Oh, yeah, you are recording that. Please keep this.
Yeah,
Of course. I can be like a weird,
A little intro.
like a weird outtake, like for the intro or for like the outro or some bullshit.
Is Russell in here? Russell?
Russell's my favorite cat.
Russell is loving living here.
Russell is my favorite drummer.
Russell Brand.
No, Russell as in like the dude from Gorillaz.
Oh,
I
the fictional
love
drummer.
Russell. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess he's real because a real person plays the drums,
Right.
but they're not named Russell, likely.
Their artistic name is Russell.
I don't know because they're not even. It's different. It's not like they're an artist named Russell. They're in a fake band, and in the fake band fiction, his name is Russell.
I don't
Right.
think it's
Well-
different. I think Russell's a talented being.
Yeah, dog.
Like, I watch the music videos and Russell is acting in them.
right?
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's what's up, but I keep getting weird YouTube like messages, YouTube like status updates in French from the Gorillaz YouTube page, which I'm not subscribed to.
Whoa. I wish I got that.
You can just go and seek it out, Mitch. You can just
Okay,
go on to YouTube.
I
Mitch is
am
the seeker.
I am the seeker. I am a
Seeker of
golden sphere flying around. Oh wait, no. That's never mind. I messed up.
All right. We're gonna start.
Oh, yeah, you are recording that. Please keep this.
Yeah,
Of course. I can be like a weird,
A little intro.
like a weird outtake, like for the intro or for like the outro or some bullshit.
Is Russell in here? Russell?
Russell's my favorite cat.
Russell is loving living here.
Russell is my favorite drummer.
Russell Brand.
No, Russell as in like the dude from Gorillaz.
Oh,
I
the fictional
love
drummer.
Russell. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess he's real because a real person plays the drums,
Right.
but they're not named Russell, likely.
Their artistic name is Russell.
I don't know because they're not even. It's different. It's not like they're an artist named Russell. They're in a fake band, and in the fake band fiction, his name is Russell.
I don't
Right.
think it's
Well-
different. I think Russell's a talented being.
Yeah, dog.
Like, I watch the music videos and Russell is acting in them.
right?
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's what's up, but I keep getting weird YouTube like messages, YouTube like status updates in French from the Gorillaz YouTube page, which I'm not subscribed to.
Whoa. I wish I got that.
You can just go and seek it out, Mitch. You can just
Okay,
go on to YouTube.
I
Mitch is
am
the seeker.
I am the seeker. I am a
Seeker of
golden sphere flying around. Oh wait, no. That's never mind. I messed up.
All right. We're gonna start. Welcome back to another episode of Dialogue Tree. Lucky 21. The episode can now buy cigarettes and drink in America. I'm here with Daniel Padilla
What's going on, you bastards? It's good to be here.
for our special Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy combined with ass. His joke, not mine. Special edition. We have Midge Ferdinand Williams. Welcome to the show.
Hell yes.
Hello. Sorry. How's it going?
What the hell's going on, Mitch?
I'm just giggly, you know?
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here. I'm very excited to be here.
Have you inhaled any of that? Have you been inhaling that giggly gas?
I have. I go to the dentist every day to inhale some giggly gas.
Dude, my dentist is closed.
Really?
Well, yeah, there's a virus.
My dentist is still open, but it has emergency care.
Midge.
Yeah.
Describe us your surroundings right now, dog. In as much detail as you can.
So I'm in my room, which is a very stimulating environment.
How so?
The walls are basically covered in decor. The wall to my left has a bunch of J. Resta's prints on it, like blueprints. There's like a dog, a tree.
Hold
some
on.
like canvas holders.
Wait,
What?
dude. Do you say gay restas?
No, he
No,
said Jay Resta.
no, Jay
Oh,
Resta.
of course, because his name is Jordan. Right. Sorry.
It has some gay Resta.
So you have some of his art.
Yeah, there's a window to my right. There's some Van Gogh on the wall. There's a huge mirror, a German flag. I'm facing my closet, which has a lot of clothes in it. There's drawers in front of me. There's my swim stuff, my rollerblades, my ice skates, all my pins from DI. Lots of things hanging from the door. 2 ripsticks, 2
What the hell is
longboards.
DI?
Destination Imagination. It was something I did in high school
Well, and college, because I did it with you.
and college. Yeah, when we
had
low key
DI
did
Clark
it.
Kids.
Yeah, we had DI.
I have no idea what that is.
DI. It's basically just a problem-solving organization where you get on teams of 7 or so, like between 2 and 7 people, and then you get like a challenge, and then you have 6 months to solve it, and then you present it, and you get points on what you do well.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the farthest we got was just making the acronym spelled "dick," and then we kind of lost all momentum afterwards.
Well, that
Yeah.
sounds like a
DI.
victory to me, dude.
I think it was pretty good.
It was fun, anyways. Didn't you get a grant? Didn't you get money for us to do nothing?
Yeah, I got like $300 for us to do nothing.
Oh wait, dude.
But I spent it to get the challenge, and we like read the challenge, and then we talked about it, and then we never did anything, which is honestly so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Good use of administrative resources.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make this Final Fantasy themed. This you just
What,
suggested the whole
This
episode.
conversation.
Anything about it?
Oh, I mean, I love Final Fantasy, and I could talk about it for a very long time.
Daniel, have you ever played a Final Fantasy?
I think I put in about 15 hours into Final Fantasy IV, like the actual Final Fantasy IV, the one with Cecil.
Okay.
I put in like
Mhm.
15, 20 hours, and it was good, but the version on 3D on DS is apparently very harder than like the original Super Nintendo version. And I could
That's weird.
I could vouch for that because I thought it was which is why I stopped playing actually because it got just really hard.
The only one I've played is 1, which is like so unrelated to the rest of them.
Yeah, Final
Right,
Fantasy
right.
1 is pretty.
It's pretty primitive.
Yeah.
So I have absolutely like no idea about anything related to Final Fantasy past that.
Which ones have you actually played all the way through, Midge?
I've played all the way through. Wait, I gotta pull up a list of all of them. Yeah, so the first ones that I played through all the way was Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and then 13
Wait,
Lightning Returns.
13-2.
Yeah,
There's 3 13s.
I played through all of those. I played Final Fantasy 12. I played Final Fantasy 10. I
Damn,
played
dude.
Final Fantasy 10-2. I played Final
Why did
Fantasy
they do
15. Huh?
Why isn't it just 11? Why is
Because
there
Final
10
Fantasy
too?
11 is online. Or, yeah, Final Fantasy 11 is online.
Oh, right,
Matt.
right.
Couldn't that one just be 12?
Well, they wanted to continue 10 because 10 was so popular.
10-2 is pretty asinine naming.
You're right. I mean, it is pretty funny, honestly.
How is Final Fantasy 15? I've been curious to get the weird version on the Switch.
What is the weird version?
It's kind of like chibi art, and it's like,
Oh.
well, the whole story is supposed to be there, but like the world is just like a little smaller, you know?
Whoa, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, there's a version on the Switch. Yeah,
It was okay.
okay.
The world roaming and everything was awesome.
That's what I'm attracted to.
Yeah,
But I actually
super
don't know.
fun.
I think that's actually what was stripped out of the Switch version. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Then I wouldn't because I feel like you'd want the entire world. The fighting is so fun because it's so
Right.
dynamic. Like there's
Right,
so much
right.
to do. The story is where it really failed because they kept adding DLC, like free DLC. They're like, oh, we messed up this part of the story. So here is the DLC that picks it. And now you have to go back and replay the game
Right. Oh shit.
in order to
dude.
experience it again.
Right.
Which is just super unfortunate. And also it does this thing where like you're in the whole world. And a lot of people critique this, but I thought it was fine because like it's really hard to do this in a game, like a free world, free roam game. But like at some point it like narrows it, so it's just like basically you're following one path as you go through
Right.
instead of being able to travel But
Right.
I wasn't really upset by it because I feel like that happens. Like they can't let you free roam in the boss's lair. Like that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't really have any context, so I'll just say, which one is your favorite and why?
My favorite is 13 because of the story.
So 13 part 1.
That's hard because I love all three.
Are you including all 3 13s in that?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I'm including all 3 13s.
Okay.
Because the storyline of all of them is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Just everything that happens in all 3. Like you expect everything to go perfect at the end of the first one, and then everything was awful again.
Have you checked out Final Fantasy VII, the new demo?
I have not done the demo, but I am definitely getting the remake. I don't need the demo for it. I'm hype.
Isn't it supposed to be releasing like May or some shit, I think?
I'm not sure.
Like it's coming on. I mean, it's coming.
It's like PT.
Oh no, dude. I don't think I have the guts to play through that shit.
It's fucking scary.
I know, dude. From what I've seen, I think at this point, I've seen so many like different clips of it that I think I've outgrown how scared I used to be of it, right? Because like I've just kind of like, you know what I mean, gotten used to, if you will.
I played PT on Fun Story at my friend's birthday party. We had a projector and it was a really nice night, and we projected it on the side of the whole house.
Oh wait,
and we were playing PT on the side of my friend's like white house, which was perfect for like projection, and it was terrifying.
That sounds incredible.
Like outside in the dark.
Right.
It kind of like spoiled it for me to see so much gameplay of it that it was less scary when I played it myself.
Right.
But yeah,
it was nice because I had never heard of it before, and it was like it was genuinely terrifying. Especially having the remote, it's different watching it, but playing it is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe they canceled that.
They would have gotten money.
Here's a weird thing that happened to me, Daniel. I mentioned this to you in passing, but I had to download this program because I was trying to tune into the radio. I was trying to tune into the radio in Japan to listen to Japanese, to get practice listening to Japanese, and I had to get this like app that lets you tune into weird broadcasts, and there's like a top 10 or whatever, and on the top 10 I see Alex Jones, and I'm like, okay, I have to see what he's saying, like while I'm actually finding what I'm going to listen to. So I threw it on, and the guy he was interviewing, I don't know, he seemed normal enough. Like he's probably weird because he's on the Alex Jones show, but he was just basically like, we have to vote for Trump, and be careful when you go to vote so you don't get the virus, and go check out my like hunting pictures website.
Oh shit.
What?
But Alex Jones is just a maniac. He was like, the dude he was interviewing was like, he was like, make sure to care for your friends and family and put your safety first. And Alex Jones is like, I heard the president of Brazil say that. Did he get that from you? And the dude just like ignored it, just ignored that comment.
He was implying that this dude, whoever he was like in touch with Bolsonaro. Hold on.
Oh.
Bitch, what the fuck's your problem? You want to sit here and say that I'm a goddamn fucking Russian? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead, you have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. Stop pushing your shit. You're the people that have fucked this country over and gang raped the shit out of it and lost an election. So stop shooting your mouth off claiming I'm the enemy. You got that, you goddamn son of a bitch? Fill your hand. I'm sorry, but I'm done. You start calling me a foreign agent. Those are fucking fighting words. Excuse me.
That's literally all the context that I had of Alex Jones before I ever knew who Alex Jones was, and I gotta say,
that's just like what he's like.
Yeah, right. It's like that just gives me everything. That just tells me everything I need to know. You know what I mean?
My first interaction with him, not interaction, but like exposure to him. Yeah, my first interaction. It was like his video where he's like, "I'm a human. This is what we look like. This is what we act like." It's like disgusting. He's like foaming at the mouth, screaming.
But yeah, it was surreal listening to him. Like Alex Jones will just bring up random crap that is like not what he's talking about and yell about it. And then the dude would like move on, like nothing happened.
How would you interact with? It would be so difficult.
He's on bail right now.
Yeah, didn't you get a DUI or something?
Yeah, he got a
Right.
DWI, which is driving while
Thank God.
intoxicated.
Bye.
So he might just go to jail.
He still could.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Yeah, that's the only thing I had like thought of to talk about today.
I had thought about asking Mitch what drives him and what inspires him to do the things he does in the world.
Oh my God, what a big question. What is my drive? I think, well, for people out there, I'm extremely extroverted. Can be hard to track me down because I'm always doing something somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it took like a national emergency for us to get you on the show.
Yeah, I know. I felt so bad because I was like, I need to do this, and then I was like, but I'm so busy all the time. It can be pretty bad. Sometimes I'm pretty like one-track minded in the sense where like I have so much to do in one day that I can only really like communicate with people who are like in my immediate surroundings, doing the things that I'm doing. But I guess something that drives me is like, I know I have an abundance of energy a lot of other people may not have. And I feel like spreading that is always something that's good. I don't know. I just like doing things, being busy, and getting stuff done. Capitalist productivity is in my blood, which is a shame, but it's there.
Owen says, does anyone know if a super wet, tight pussy is a symptom of coronavirus? I'm getting worried.
Uh-oh.
No. I'm no doctor, so I can't quite answer that question.
I can't either.
The tag is also I love simps. It's a picture of Kirby and an anime character.
That's great. I love simps.
Simp is such a funny thing that's arisen very recently, very quickly, you know?
I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know if it's short for like simple-minded, but it's someone who like usually over a girl, like completely just following them around and like trying to get them to date them or whatever and like listening to them, but never actually has any chance with them. And it's just kind of pathetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Matt, you got it.
Like people who go on Twitch and donate to girls and they're just like date me or simps.
Right. And like buy gamer girl bathwater.
Yes, exactly. That's like the perfect example.
Or those big pillows with them on it.
Oh, right.
But that's like, but that's like waifu. That's like weeaboo stuff.
That's not for a real person. So it's like
it could be. Yo, simps! I just gave you a good idea. If any simps are listening to this, go for it.
It's definitely creepier with the human because the anime girl's already 2D, so it translates really well to being printed. But the
3D on the pillow, it would be like a cardboard cutout, but on a pillow, like rounded.
Have you stopped to think about how funny it is that fucking Animal Crossing was supposed to come out in like October or whenever the fuck it was originally supposed to come out, but then for whatever reason it was pushed back and is going to be released like in the midst of this. This is gonna sound like very
global
first worldly,
pandemic.
right? Yeah, it's gonna sound very first worldly, right? Because I understand that not everyone has access to like a Switch and a $60 game on release day, but like for those of us who have the fortune to be able to have access to it, like I don't know, it's gonna be such a great way to like deal with all this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty lucky. It's pretty good timing.
It is good timing, but it's also horrible timing because my classes start again on Monday.
Oh no,
they do. I forget that people actually have to go to class and shit.
You have to go there physically on Monday? That's so soon.
No. I have online class, but I still have a lot to do. Like one of my teachers, believe it or not, sent an email and was like, hey, everyone, I don't want to stress anyone out. I understand that this semester is not going to look the same, and I don't want it to look the same because I think that would be unreasonable of me. Also, I need you to read this entire novel and do your 15-page midterm and have it by next Friday. Thank you.
Holy shit, dog.
And I was like, that's great. So catch me playing Animal Crossing, but also working on that, which is going to be miserable.
What do you have to read?
Let me look. I think it's Living Out Muslim. It's about Muslims.
In like America?
Yeah, I think so.
It sounds like you've researched it.
I know I haven't because I'm like, I don't want to start doing work yet. I really don't. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, Living Out Islam. Oh, this is way more interesting than I thought. I mean, Muslims are very interesting. Oh God,
no,
this is awful. I'm being awful. But
I just thought it was funny how you were like, It's called Living as a Muslim. It's about Muslims.
It's called Living Out Islam, Voices of Gay, Lesbian, and Transgender Muslims. That's why it's more interesting, because
okay.
it explores intersections.
Right.
Which I think would be really cool. Anyway, I'm hyped for Animal Crossing, though. Also,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to come. This is just a disclaimer to everyone. You're not allowed to come to my island if you're not rocking a good outfit.
I know. I already heard this.
Yeah, but I'm prepared. I'm preparing.
I have to assess the outfit, and if I don't like it, you have to change it, or you're just not allowed.
So do I have to send you like a screenshot before you accept the invite or whatever?
Honestly, probably.
I don't know if you can kick people. You probably can if they're being assholes.
Can you? That would be exciting.
Because what if someone like started putting pitfalls in like your entire town and you just have to wait for them to stop?
Oh, I'm excited. That would be awful, but I'm excited to do that to other people.
Well, yeah, Matthew's being an asshole about all of this, and he says that as soon as I get my Animal Crossing, he's just gonna go into my place and just dump shit on all over.
Absolutely.
Why the fuck are you doing this again?
I don't remember why, but you had done something to annoy me, and then I was like,
it.
everyone, please dump when we get the game. Please dump garbage in Daniel's lawn. It was like a month ago, so I can't really remember what you did. I'm definitely gonna.
Oh my god!
Well,
I think you were just late.
There's got to be a way to like kick you out and like prevent you from doing that shit, right? Yeah.
This is gonna sound really weird because this will be going up like 2 weeks after Animal Crossing has come out.
You're right. We are living in the past.
This is just an echo of reality.
Oh, know what I saw last night, which is really good? Ex Machina.
I don't know what that is.
Is that the one about
It's
the
a
robot
movie.
person?
Yeah, it's the robot person movie.
I mean, I have no idea anything about it, but I know.
Are you gonna watch it? Should I explain it?
I mean, I've never intended on watching it, but
I guess
go ahead.
spoiler warning for whatever Mitch is gonna say.
Oh yeah, spoiler warning. Okay, so basically this like guy creates AIs in his house. And then when they
Like as a hobby or like a job.
I guess you consider it that. It's like technically part of his job, but at the same time it's like kind of a hobby because he like makes them and has sex with them.
Oh, excellent.
So he like makes all these AIs, and then like as soon as they start to become like super aware of themselves as an AI locked in his basement for his testing, he like shuts them down and builds a new one.
It seems like he doesn't need to give them like that much self-awareness.
Like he wasn't making them to be sex dolls, but then they ended up doing that because he like was becoming attracted to them.
Right.
Okay.
Because of their intelligence or whatever. That's interesting, dog. I like that concept a lot. That's interesting.
It's really good. The one that he has, he like pulls this guy, this Randy from his company, and he's like, hey, come here and do the Turing test, which is like the test to see
if a machine is complete.
Yeah. The whole point of the Turing test was to use this guy to get the AI to escape, and that means that the Turing test worked. But he like made all these protocols so that the thing couldn't actually escape when the guy was trying to get the AI to escape.
I'll just be honest, you're explaining this plot point very poorly. I don't really know what you mean at all.
Okay, yeah, because it's super confusing. Okay. It's really not that important. Basically, the AI escapes in the end and like kills everyone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
Would you recommend it then?
Yeah, it's really good. Where you're like not on the edge of your seat, but you're like, I'm spooked. What's gonna happen? I'm nervous. You know,
it's a thriller.
Oh, going back, Daniel and Matt, what drives you two to do what you do?
I would say just, I don't know, when I get up, I'm like, okay, here's the list of things I was going to do today. And then I want to do that list of things. And then I just go and do it. Whenever I'm done, I just hang out and play video games or whatever. But just the satisfaction of sticking to something every day and trying to be consistent, I think is fun. And it's a good way to actually like get shit done.
Nice.
No, I guess for me, I don't know. Very similar to Mitch's, right? I feel like I thrive off of like the energy of other people, like being around other people. I don't necessarily have a lot of energy to give myself, I don't think, often. You know, like I also like very much enjoy like time on my own, like a lot of time on my own. But I do, like, for example, this whole social distancing stuff has been very, very difficult because like I'm used to just go, like even if I'm not necessarily like engaging with people or interacting with them like directly, I'm still used to just like moving to like other spaces. You know what I mean? Like because I work from home, I would usually, and I only get to leave the house if for like work. I mean, I only get to leave the house if there's like a scheduled like meeting with my other colleagues or like a visit to a school. So like when there's none of that and I'm just home, I would usually like try to hit like a coffee shop or something for like around the end of the office day, like office hours, so I can just like, you know, see other people and like be around other people and shit like that, right? So like being around other people, making them feel like good, making them feel like they're worth something. You know what I mean? That should definitely drives me for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking today because I'm not as extroverted as that. It's usually an afterthought if I'm gonna hang out like with someone. They'll suggest it, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's fun," but it's never something I plan to do. Really, it just kind of will happen around me, and I might then end up hanging out with people.
Right.
But even today, I was like, "Oh yeah, I wish I could like do something new or like go somewhere." This must be a lot worse, you know, for people who are very extroverted because they really their entire days are like canceled for weeks indefinitely, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely like a wake up at 9, don't come home till like 11 p.m. midnight kind of person. Now the days feel extremely long.
I guess in my case, that's a positive thing because even though like I'm not necessarily like loving the fact that I work from home, like at least this like sudden change hasn't quite felt like as drastic for me. You know what I mean? It just kind of feels like what it would be if I couldn't. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I'm usually home anyway. You know what I mean? And like the work that I do it from home. So
I guess the thing that has affected me most was I was going to the gym a lot. Like I said, it's nice to do something consistently, mostly every day. And now that I can't go to the gym, it's like I could do push-ups or whatever, but it's not the same atmosphere or like,
of course,
like feeling of routine or motivation. Or anything. It just kind of sucks.
Absolutely.
Just going back to the point about like being around other people, that's actually one of the things why I enjoyed like actually going to the gym as opposed to, because I understand like body weight is like super convenient because you can just do it like in your room and whatever, and like you don't need to buy any like instruments of any sort. So it's like convenient and cheap, if you will. But like going to the gym and just seeing other people and whatever, that just makes the whole process like a lot better for me. You know what I mean? A lot more fun and a lot more motivating, just naturally. So I feel that 100%.
Yeah, I started going to the gym recently a lot. I mean, I already dance all the time and I swim frequently.
Right.
But I started doing the gym because I was like, oh, I need more things. I don't know.
Right.
And like, I don't know. It's just like nice to just be active every day.
Exactly.
Some people are calling me out for it, but they're like, you're that bitch that like waves to people in the gym and talks to them when they clearly don't want to do that. Right. And I was like, damn, you're right. I definitely do that. Because I'm like a huge proponent to like, going back to like what Daniel was saying and giving energy, like I'm a huge proponent of like waving at everyone you know, even if you know them really well or not well at all, just because like even a hello is like really nice for people sometimes.
It's super validating.
Yeah. And I do it in the gym too. And I guess some people just don't want that, but oh well.
When I used to go to the gym with other people, if there was like a spectrum, I was definitely on like the hard ass end of the spectrum for if the person next on the machine isn't doing their set, why are we at the gym? Like, don't talk if your set's up. Just go do your set, and other people can talk while they're waiting. But I was definitely like, we are going to the gym, we are getting the gym done, and we are leaving. And
right.
Can do whatever.
Yeah, like I don't mind interacting with the people that I like met at the gym, but like just like a quick hello, what's up, what's going on? You know what I mean? Then like absolutely 100% go do your thing. You know what I mean? There's one thing that pisses me off is people who don't have like gym etiquette. And this is not to call you out, Mitch, because once again, I would like always say hello to people that I knew when I was at the gym at Clark and stuff. Mm-hmm. This is just something that just came into my mind, remembering going to the gym at Clark. I remember this one of the gym etiquette, right? That shit pisses me off. Like seeing people just like sitting on the machine's like seat and not doing anything, just like looking at their phone for like minutes. And I'm like, dude, like there may be other people who want to use the machine and like just be conscious of that. You know what I mean? Like, sure, they can just come and ask you to like, if you're using the machine, but like, why do you even have to like enable that to happen? Why can't you just be conscious? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, right. And just, if you're just going to be at the gym, like just being at the gym doesn't help your body. So like, if you're just going to be at the gym looking at your phone anyway. You can just do that at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was this other. I remember this one time, just so particularly. There was this one asshole. I was doing one of the cable machines. This asshole came over to me. I guess all the other cable machines were like busy, and this asshole came over to me while I was in the middle. Like, you know what I mean? I was like lifting the like the little bar thing and whatever, like in the middle of it, and the dude literally came over to me, tapped me in my shoulder, like on the shoulder or whatever. And I, like, not only did I have to like quickly, like, I don't know, like interrupt my like movement or whatever, but I also had to like adjust my posture and like remove my earbud because I had my earbuds with me for like music and whatever. And like, what's going on? He was like, dude, are you almost done? Dog, like, did you really have to like interrupt me to like ask me if I'm almost done? Like, I'm in the middle of the thing. Like, I'm not doing this to be an asshole to you. You know what I mean? You could have just waited literally like fucking like 15 more seconds and you know what I mean? 15 more seconds, dog. God damn.
Yo, recently I went there and I was like stretching or something on like the red mats and no one was there. It was like that time of day. Nobody was there. It was just me. And this one dude comes and sits right next to me and he starts doing like a workout and then he farts so loud.
No, dude. No, dude.
And I felt so bad, but I was like, why the fuck did you sit next to me? Right. And then just shit your pants.
Pretty damn good, dude.
It was really bad. I was like, oh God.
There's nothing quite as awful as getting the shits while you're in the gym. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but it's definitely happened to me once or twice.
I've never had to use the toilet in the gym when it was occupied.
Not necessarily it being busy, just because I get annoyed because like I'm at the gym and I want to get like my routine done, but then
I see.
My bowels are just like, nope, you need to take care of this shit before something awful happens right here. You know what I mean?
The first time I took shrooms,
we were at the gym.
Okay, I had hip hop practice that night.
Okay,
nice. And we went to this like potluck for hip hop like right before the practice. But there was like this like casserole. It was like taco casserole or something, and it absolutely wrecked me. And we were in the middle of, I'm like still like low key tripping. It was like I wasn't really tripping anymore, but I was like low key still in the mindset in this practice doing this dance, and I just had to sprint out of there. I was like, I'm done. Bye everyone. And I released the Kraken in the bathroom.
Oh God, dude.
Everyone thinks this story is funny when I say it, but one day I was really enjoying peanuts, and I'm weird, and I eat peanuts with the shell on. Like I just bite the shell. And the shell has so much fiber in it, dude. So I ate probably 75% to 95% of a bag of peanuts, like over the course of an hour, probably when I was hanging out with Jordan. And then the rest of the day, I was just backed up. It was really bad.
No way.
It's so much fiber in that. It's like 300% of your daily fibers.
God, dude.
Oh God.
I think the shells are pretty delicious.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
I'd consume them.
It is weird, but perfectly safe if you don't eat the whole bag.
Right. Which is why I'm always so surprised when Nick doesn't get backed up when he has literally just 2 cans of refried beans for dinner. 2 cans, dude.
Nothing else.
Damn.
Like, I eat beans because I'm Central American, so beans is what I eat, right? And not even I could eat like 1 can of beans in one meal or in one sitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with nothing else to help you digest it too. It's the entire meal.
Right.
2 cans of refried beans is the whole meal.
Yeah.
That was often. I don't know how often, but more often than it should have been dinner for Nick Kirshner.
Nick definitely, I don't know how many times he ate 2 whole cans of refried beans, but many a night he ate a whole can of refried beans.
That's spooky.
I think I said this last time. His special way of cooking is you just open the can and let the cylinder fall out and then just leave it on the burner and leave. Like, just leave it there for a couple of minutes till it's warm enough on the bottom. Then you pour it in the bowl.
I like that.
Midge,
what
is your favorite like song from all of the classic Scooby-Doo movies?
Wow.
My favorite song from all the classic Scooby-Doo movies?
Classic, I mean like that era of Scooby-Doo movies that started with the fucking the Zombie Island and went all the way through, if I'm not mistaken, the one with the video game stuff. I forget what that was called.
Chase.
Yeah.
The Cyber Chase one. Oh my God. That's a really big question.
Yeah, Mitch, you're the person I know who's like the biggest Scooby-Doo fan of everyone I know. You're definitely the most into it.
Regardless,
The most-
So I can understand why it's a big question.
there is one right answer.
Oh my god. I don't know if we're going to answer it.
I won't be disappointed if you don't get it, but I still expect you to get it.
I am a huge fan of the Simple Plan, What's New Scooby-Doo. Absolute.
That's fair. That's fair. I
Yeah.
hate Simple Plan because to me, Simple Plan is that punk band that you would play at like a Christian 13-year-old's like party or whatever. You know what I mean? But that song is pretty good.
I'll never get a chance to bring this up if I don't say it right now. I found out very recently that the lead singer for Bowling for Soup did the outro credits for Sonic Unleashed.
No way, dude.
Unbelievable. It's so bad. But I just thought that was crazy that Bowling for Soup existed and Sega contacted them for their Sonic game. You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway,
Sonic Battle Adventure 2. Unreal music.
that's not the question.
Unreal soundtrack. I know. I do really enjoy It's Terror Time again. Zombie Island.
Yes. Hell yes.
No, but if I'm gonna be honest, I'm so sorry. I just remembered this. Anything by the Hex Girls.
So the whole movie.
I like the one where they're like, I'm a hex girl and I'm gonna put a spell on you. I'm gonna put a spell on you. And I also like the one, the Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air. We ride the wind, we feel the fire. To love the earth is our desire.
I'm glad you're
really
saying
good
it because I very vaguely remember that film.
Excellent.
Those two
I don't think
were
I ever
so good.
I don't think I ever saw that one, dude. To be honest,
It's fine.
I think
mean,
it's
I'm sure,
Scooby-Doo
yeah.
and the Witch's Ghost. And I was terrified of this movie when I was little, but I always wanted to watch only that one.
You were
Yeah.
scared of it? I always felt like the point of Scooby-Doo was, even when I was a kid, to like demystify the horror behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I just don't know why. I really don't know why it spooked me so much. But I wanted to watch it so bad. I remember.
I feel like the worst one, even then it's not really like horrible, is the one with the cyber chase.
I would say, yeah, the video game one is pretty bad.
Yeah, I still own it on DVD.
Oh, I thought of another song that I really like.
Okay.
I'm so sorry that I keep thinking of so many, but I
No.
just love all these Scooby-Doo songs equally, honestly. The one where it's like, groovy, just us two, so groovy.
Oh yeah,
Don't
that's the one with
forget Scooby-Doo.
with the alien lady and the alien dog,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. You're right. That's cute. That's pretty adorable. I do like that.
Yeah. What about you? What's yours? Is It's Terror Time again?
I feel like the two songs from Zombie Island are just excellent. The Ghost is Here and Terror Time.
You're right. You are right.
The ghost is
Also, that's on
here and
Netflix.
it's always the fake. The ghost is here. There's no reason to shake. The ghost is here. Oh, give us a break. It's fake. Ding, 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 ding. That's a good song, dude. That's a good ass song.
It is a good ass song.
I don't know how this works, but I saw something today that Netflix like added kind of a simultaneous watching thing in the midst of this. So like if you both have Netflix, you can watch the same show together. If you and your friend record or whatever, which is a nice idea.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it exactly works, but it seems cool.
It's like low key complicated, but there's videos about it. I saw a video about how to do it.
I went on Netflix the other day because I wanted to watch The Two Towers. I'd never seen it. I saw it for the first time on Saturday, and I loved it. Unrelated, I went to Netflix because I wanted to see it, and when I went into the search, it like shows you, I guess, like a catalog of like movies and series and whatever. And I don't know how it works, but like all the like the recommendations that I got were like shit about like illnesses and pandemics and shit like that.
Oh,
And I don't know if it's because like some moderator on Netflix is just choosing to show that to you, or if it's just because what everyone is like watching right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I thought it was weird.
It seems like a poor choice.
Yeah, like why would you want to be not documentaries, right? Like movies, like fiction movies based on like
that's
surrounding like pandemics and shit like that.
that is weird. Mitch, you explicitly stated before we started recording that you wanted to say something about Naruto. So why don't you go ahead and give us that?
Oh, I'm loving Naruto. I got back into it. And yeah, Naruto's definitely going to be the next Hokage. I haven't gotten there yet, but he's definitely going to do it. That's what I'm saying about Naruto.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe in Naruto. Fave character. I love Konohamaru. He was just in this past episode I watched.
I have very little context. I think Daniel has even less, so I don't really know how to give a good response to that.
Love it.
Midge Ferdinand Williams. If I were to tell you that I believe wholeheartedly that Matthew Peterson looks like Johnny Test, would you agree?
I think only in the so far as we're both Aryan, but he has like flamey hair.
Speaking of Aryan, I'm rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood with some friends.
God damn it! God damn it!
And it's
Daniel,
like
that show is so good.
I know, dude.
Have you seen it, Daniel?
No, dude. I'm not.
He
So
refuses.
I don't watch a lot of TV shows as it is. I just don't. I'm horrible at keeping up with like serialized shit. I've been recommended it a lot. Like people ask me if I watch anime, and I'm like, I've seen like Goku and whatever, like those ones. And like, dude, if I can recommend you one anime, you should watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I just fucking haven't.
You should. Also, going back, Matt 100% looks like Johnny Test. I'm into it.
Yeah, right. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you see it.
Well, I guess I've been outvoted.
Matt, 100%. If you put on this outfit, this nice watch, these insanely enormous green cargo shorts,
and like the pumped up like Nikes. Right?
Yeah, you look great. Except Matt, you need to wear your Reeboks. I hope you still have those.
I do. Yeah.
Are they Reebok or are they Nike? Wait, have I talked about this before?
No. What does that mean? I mean, I understand the brand's names, but you seem to be referencing something.
Nike.
Yeah, the song. This is the rhythm of the night.
Oh,
that
yeah.
song?
Yes.
So this is the Reebok of the Nike.
So I don't know if it's a thing in the United States, but here, at least here in Honduras and in other, I'm sure, like Hispanic countries, radio stations they have these shows where like people like request songs. They call in to like request a song and like,
oh yeah, we do that.
They'll broadcast you, right? They'll have like a little conversation with you and whatever.
Yeah.
So like there's this clip, which once again I'm not sure if it's like a bit that they did for comedy or if it's like an actual like genuine conversation. But like a dude calls to some radio station and he goes like the DJ is like, yeah, welcome. What song do you want to hear? And the dude is like, I want to listen to that song about, and he's talking in Spanish, right? Quiero escuchar esa canción que dice si son Reebok o son Nike. Like he's saying like, I want to listen to that song that says, are these Reebok or are they Nike? And then the DJ is like, I don't really know what you're talking about. I don't know what that song that is and whatever. And then he actually goes and sings it. He goes like, that song that goes like, estos son Reebok o son Nike. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I love it.
It's funny. Excellent. It's excellent. I love it.
It's like bone apple tea.
Right.
Bone apple tea. Yo, bone apple teeth, like all of those are so good. There's like made some
funny.
Smack the pony then leave. And it's like macaroni and cheese. It's like absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
I don't know why I was thinking about this today. We didn't have, I mean, you probably have seen this, Mitch, at least. I don't know about you, Daniel, but when we did not have a lot of money and we were living together, Cam would sometimes make his famous macaroni and cheese, which is a lot different than mac and cheese. It's macaroni. You cook it and then you like grate Parmesan on the noodles and then eat it.
Right.
Nice.
Excellent. Macaroni and cheese.
If you need a budget meal anytime soon, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, a true chef. So I went to Portland recently to visit Megan, Smags, old roommate, old friend, still friend.
Shout out to Smags.
Shout out to Smags. And one of the only things I bought out there, I bought a Neil Gaiman book.
Excellent.
From a used bookstore, and then I also bought this 50-cent giant poster of Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. But yeah, so a giant poster of Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow's in my living room.
How big? How giant? Like life size?
Like movie poster, but like, you know how there's movie poster and then there's big movie poster. It's like big movie poster.
I don't know big movie poster.
Well, okay, you know how
like
you
theater
get
movie poster?
Yeah. Like theater movie poster size.
The ones that they put like on the frames and whatever.
In the marquee.
Yeah, the ones they put in the frames and you see them outside the movie theaters.
Right,
there's one of those.
Shit, dude.
Wow. I didn't know they sold that. I thought they just threw that out. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
You'll never guess how to say Bulbasaur in Japanese.
How do you say Bulbasaur in Japanese, dog?
It's hot take alert, dude.
Hot take alert.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a bit either.
No, that's good. I like that. I like that. The dumber they are, the better they are, in my opinion.
You want me to? I can actually tell you that. Let me look it up because I feel like that's rude to not.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's
like that, though.
Fushigidane.
不思議だね。
Fushigi Dane. Love it.
All right, Midge, take it away, dog.
Bland cereal, best cereal.
Ooh, I love it. I
I love Rice Krispies. I love regular Cheerios with no honey.
Regular Cheerios, really.
No honey. I will not put honey on that. I do not want honey on it. Just Cheerios. Multigrain's fine. The thing that I get to that's like kind of sweet is Kix. That's like my sweetest bland cereal, and those are my faves.
Good. I can eat Kix. I don't mind bland cereal. But I wouldn't say it's the best cereal. Like I feel like I enjoy both kinds. Eat sweet cereal and bland cereal just the same. It depends on what mood I am. You know what I mean?
I definitely enjoy like my favorite of the sweet is Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Mini Wheats, but overall my favorites are like Cheerios and Rice Krispies.
I mean, I can admit, as someone who eats like boring cereal, like Raisin Bran or whatever, that like definitely is appealing to eat sweet cereal. Like it does taste good, but it like makes my teeth feel weird if I eat like a whole bowl.
That's odd, dude. I don't know. I love me some fucking Lucky Charms, dog, and like Cookie Crisp. There'll be like one weekend, like in a year, where I'll just weirdly crave Cookie Crisp, and I'll have to like eat it on the moment.
Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know. The reason I eat cereal is for the oat and milk, not the sugar at all.
I mean, for me, cereal is more like a snack. You know what I mean? It's never been
Right.
It's never supposed to like be like a nutritious substitute to like any meal or anything.
Yeah.
Just like a dessert.
Not that it really ever is. Even
Right.
healthy cereal is not good for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Generally.
You haven't updated us on your oatmeal consumption situation.
I haven't had oatmeal in a very long time. I don't remember when.
Come on, dude. I feel like that should be like a requirement for everyone to come on the show.
Yeah, we might have to start doing that.
Or at least they must have had oatmeal like within the last like fiscal year or some shit.
Fiscal year.
I will say the last time I had oatmeal was like a homemade. I like sliced up apples and cinnamon and put like some sugar in it.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
that's good. That's good.
Yummy.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Well, did you have anything else you feel strongly about that you wanted to share? Because I don't have a hot take.
I guess I don't know if this is a hot take. I think people might agree, but Teen Titans, not good.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
I disagree.
Wow.
I'm talking about currently, like as a child, amazing. Currently, did not hold up.
But when you
Yeah,
mean
that's
currently,
the
you
thing.
still mean the old show. You're just older now. You don't mean the new show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the characters. I love them. They're all great. The show, I watched some of it recently with my friend Cassie, and I was like, this is really boring and really slow, and there's not much going on.
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't seen it in like more than a decade, I think. So I couldn't tell you if it still holds up like now that I'm 25 years old. Because like I've seen Samurai Jack recently, and I still think that's like an objectively like good show, right? Even like not necessarily like the recent Adult Swim stuff, but like the original run. I think that's an objectively good show. But I just haven't seen like any Teen Titans at all since like 2005 or some shit.
I guess I do remember a lot of the jokes being like Cyborg and Beast Boy drawn in an excessively cartoonish way and like eating a bunch of food, and that was the punchline, which probably isn't very funny now that I'm like a functioning adult.
But I always thought like the recurring like storyline with like Robin and like Slate or whatever was just really interesting. At least
I don't think that ever gets resolved though.
It never does, which is unlucky.
I don't think it ever ends, which kind of that sucks.
Right. Does anyone remember Megas XLR?
What is that? Is it the dude with the big head?
It's a Cartoon Network show about this.
Yeah, I do not know. I just looked it up. This looks incredible. This one guy with his
really
huge belt buckle.
Yeah, it's good. So it's about these two like slacker type.
Oh, it's a
dudes
mech show. Oh yeah, I have seen this.
I remember that being pretty good when I was little, but it was canceled pretty early on. I think because I think like the whole MTV type vibe that it gave off. Didn't really work with Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
I think it was on
Unfortunately.
Toonami when I watched it. The dude looks like Guy Fieri.
You're right. He totally
It's incredible.
does. You're right.
But yeah, maybe you're right about Teen Titans, Mitch. I haven't revisited it enough to like say, but I'm sure people would fight you on that just from being nostalgic for it.
Yeah,
So I'd say it's a hot take.
Could say it's a hot take too. Yeah.
a hot take.
Dude, whatever happened to Robot Jones?
What the fuck ever happened to Robot Jones?
I wish I knew. That was like our introduction to podcasting. We watched an episode of the classic show, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, and recorded it.
You're right. Well, we
But we totally blew out the audio.
yeah,
Didn't know what we were doing.
yeah.
I like this. Robot Jones is hot.
The show is super weird because
It's really creepy too. That one episode about the gym teacher trying to get Megas to take a shower.
yeah, he
Fucking
keeps,
weird.
the gym teacher is like, Robot Jones doesn't want to shower because he's a robot, but the gym teacher is like obsessed on making all the boys shower in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
bizarre.
that's really weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
So maybe that's what happened to Robot Jones.
Yeah, he took a shower and he
No, in the end,
Right.
he does become waterproof or some shit. I don't know.
PU to PE. That's the name of the episode.
Oh right. Midge, do you have a final comment?
Oh, I hate mustard. Mustard's the worst condiment.
Do you like any mustard, or are you talking about yellow mustard, or what's the situation?
All mustards are gross.
What do you eat on your fucking hot dog?
Ketchup is the superior condiment.
No way, dude. I'll always have mustard on a hot dog, but that's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
You'll have only mustard?
Well, no, but if I'm gonna have a condiment, I'll have mustard and like relish.
What?
It depends what kind of
Yeah.
hot dog you're getting.
That's crazy.
Can I say that I add mayo to my hot dogs? Like I have three. I use mustard and ketchup and mayo, and it's fucking
Whoa.
good. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mayo in the US, I can't eat it. It's absolutely disgusting. But I can eat European mayo. That it's way
Why
milder.
is it? It's literally different.
It's like tastes so different.
I guess that makes sense. Europe's healthier.
Yeah.
That's my perception of it, at least.
Yeah, European mayonnaise doesn't taste like, I don't even know. Mayo here smells disgusting and it tastes absolutely nasty.
I can deal with it if it's like on a sandwich that someone has made and I like buy the sandwich. But if I'm making a sandwich and I see the
Won't
mayo,
add
I
it.
can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't believe you don't like mustard in any capacity ever.
No.
Even like with a pretzel.
No. Oh no. I mean, I would high-key prefer ketchup on that, as weird as that sounds.
You want ketchup on a
I've
pretzel?
never done it, but I would not
What the
eat mustard
fuck,
on a pretzel, but I would eat ketchup on a pretzel.
dude? So hold on.
That's a hot take.
Kielbasa. You don't dip your kielbasa in mustard, dog?
No,
Wow, dude.
Would you put
Yeah.
ketchup?
I would put ketchup on my kielbasa.
Oh my
Is that weird?
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
What?
I think so. Yeah.
It's the hot dog thing is like some people do that, but I've never seen
Yeah.
ketchup on a kielbasa.
I mean, I would probably just eat the kielbasa regular. Well, most of the time I make kielbasa, I make it in my mac and cheese.
Kielbasa.
Kielbasa. But lately, I've only been buying chicken and turkey and fish.
What about a burger? Do you just put ketchup?
Yeah, on a burger, I just put ketchup.
Sorry, Daniel. Go ahead.
No. I'm remembering. All right, so I don't know. Matt and I haven't always been like as good friends as not because we just didn't know each other very well.
We weren't like
right?
enemies. We just didn't know each other. Yeah.
Yeah, right. We didn't know each other very well. And so like I just happened to move into like the apartment upstairs from where Matt lived, right? And like he would hang out with the people that I lived with all the time. This was still before we like actually like hung out and chatted and everything. I remember one of the first interactions that I had with Matt, I had bought kielbasa and I was gonna make it. And I just, for some reason, I remember telling Matt, I'm gonna make some kielbasa, to like consume. And Matt just said, I don't think I've ever like seen anyone make kielbasa for any other reason than to consume.
Oh my god. I love it.
And I hadn't thought of that interaction in like ages, dude. And it just do you remember this? Something related
Yeah.
to that? You do, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Matt's literal humor is so good.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else make kielbasa for other reason than to consume.
Incredible.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think that wraps it up. That was a very spicy one. Unlike the mustard you're not eating.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'll admit I am a fascist. I'm part of the fascist
Say fast,
society.
obviously.
Yoshi's a Marxist, and I think we can all agree on that.
Right.
What about Lemmy?
Lemmy, that's just a bunch of turtles.
No,
I don't know what Nintendo was singing.
Lemmy is so good. Lemmy is chaotic, neutral, leaning evil for sure.
I think Lemmy's actually like canonically insane.
What?
Like I think he's described as insane in Super Mario World when you defeat
No
him.
way! That's
look it up.
nuts. No, I believe you,
Don't
but
they
that's
also-
crazy.
Don't they also canonically like die in Super Mario World?
Yeah, they go into lava.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not only that, but like the little card that you get after you beat one of those castles. And some of them
Oh,
it says
yeah.
like, yeah, it was like that was like Lenny's end or whatever.
Yeah,
something
they've been
that.
like destroyed.
right.
And like sometimes the castle just blows up.
Here's something really
Right.
interesting that I found.
Right.
Lemmy was named after Lemmy Kilmister, which was the founder of the heavy metal band Motorhead.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
they're all
dog.
named after like American personalities. Like Wendy
Right,
O
right.
is named after what's
There's
her name? Wendy-
Ludwig.
Yeah. I guess Ludwig's not an American personality, but they're all named after like famous people.
That's nuts. I didn't know that.
Mitch Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Matt. You had a comment.
Yeah.
I just saw on the wiki Lemmy Koopa in the cartoon was known as Hip Koopa.
I love it.
No, dude.
Hip Koopa. That's why Lemmy's great.
Mitch Williams. What have we learned today, dude?
Oh my god. Let me think. I learned about how to set my volume so that it doesn't take in
Oh, how to set up your
other
Discord volume and
yeah,
stuff.
so it doesn't stream Naruto as well as my voice when I'm speaking.
Excellent. That's a good skill. That's a good skill to have.
I also learned the true meaning of friendship.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. I love that. Matthew.
I guess today I learned that Mitch doesn't like mustard and that Naruto will indeed become the next Hokage. I believe in him.
Good. I love it.
We'll have to keep updated on
I
that.
will as when I get to that point because I have full faith in him.
Daniel, what have you got? What have you learned?
I learned that Bulbasaur in Japanese is Fushigi
Fushigi-dane.
Dane. Yeah, that's what I learned.
Yeah,
today,
that's
though.
pretty good. Good knowledge.
Williams.
Yes.
How closely did you read the contract before coming on the show?
How closely did I read the contract?
Did you read it?
If you read it at all, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because you are contractually bound to record this episode for like the next 4 hours. This is the one special.
We
like,
aren't.
We aren't, yeah, but you have to like be
Yeah.
here recording and just speaking for the next 4 hours.
For just 4 hours.
Yeah.
And you guys can just leave, but I have to keep talking.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll sign off.
And you know what I'll do?
Yeah.
I'm going to stream to all with my new volume skills episodes of Naruto and the third parts of the Caribbean movie.
Oh yeah, get us copyright. Get
Hell
us
yeah.
copyright strikes. I don't
Right.
think you get. I don't think you get in trouble for streaming the audio for Naruto actually, because I don't think that's a
Right.
very great way to watch it. But maybe I don't know.
You never know, Matt. You were really into it.
Well, I just heard screaming while we were waiting for Daniel.
You heard him go.
Screaming.
1,000 punch jutsu.
Yeah, and there was this
Right.
one dude with a really deep voice, and he was like, "I will end you." It was-
Oh my god.
All right. Well, thanks for coming by, Mitch.
No
Thanks
problem.
for tuning in, everyone.
I had a really good
Yes, Mitch.
time today.
Yeah, thank you for finally making it. Even though we literally had to close every institution in most countries.
To make me get on.
Yeah.
Also, I have something else.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. Wait.
Oh,
Can we before we sign off? I need to send this meme to the Discord chat.
I want to see the meme.
Yeah, let's see it first.
Okay. 1 second. It's in the process. It's cooking.
It's cooking.
It's cooking. Speaking of Cooking Mama, amazing game.
Oh, there it
Fed
is.
eggs.
Thank you, Daniel.
For all you listeners out there, it's the FedEx logo, but it says Fed Eggs, and the arrow's still in it. And there's 2 FBI agents
Yeah.
with egg heads with gorgeous faces.
Owen sent a picture that said this guy is flexing, and it's a bird with a ankle monitor.
What the heck?
All right, what did you want to say?
I wanted to say,
Oh, you just wanted to
Dude.
eat the microphone.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm eating
dude.
an apple.
Oh God.
ASMR.
Nice.
Welcome to the ASMR.
ASMR with Mitch. I mean,
If I'm on here for 4 more hours, I need to do some ASMR.
Please enjoy the whatever Mitch has planned for you guys. We'll see you next whenever, actually. Who knows?
Welcome.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Stay safe, everyone. Be happy as much as you can.
Yes.
Yeah, stay safe.
Hopefully 2 weeks from now, everyone's chill.
Yeah, keep active.
Mids, good luck, dude.
Leave me alone. Yummy. Everyone, I'm going to fix the volume. I'm fixing the volume so you can hear all of my chewing.
All right.